Here, just as we look at it, Bright Rovers are going to have the aid of a massive breeze here in the first half, but Carrigtwohill just to start it would have liked Justin Oak with the ball straight into his hand and popping it off to Patrick Walsh. As Bright Rovers go along with the puck out and they're going long, and it looks like they're dropping it down here on top of Ryan, and Adam Walsh is around it. But it breaks nicely, and they might just have to come back out here, and they do, and it's going to be a difficult strike for Kieran Carney, and it's a brilliant strike. Electric start around the back, and that's going to be swept up there by Dennis Cashman, and he uses his goalkeeper there again quickly. And it breaks long here towards Justin Oak. He's got Cian O'Riordan off him, and what can O'Riordan find? He's got Patrick Walsh in a lot of space. If he could have taken it on first time, he would have had space in front of him. He opts to go back and over the shoulder. It looked to be tailing just over the bar. Yeah, Liam O'Sullivan really showed his strength there to stand over that ball. It's a big opportunity for Walsh here early to notch another score, and it is, and it's a massive moment for Carrigtwohill. Walsh with one, got a man free here. If they can find him, it just slips past into Adam Walsh. He's got a man outside. It's a lovely little take by Ryan. Conleth's got it on the stick. Is he thinking about the goal? He's bearing down. He's got a lot of steps. He got the strike, but it's managed to find the back corner of the net. Just squibbed into the corner.
The defending from both sets of teams here is something for younger players to watch.
As Bright Rovers look to get a platform going, and that's an unbelievable take by Paddy O'Flynn out the sky, and he's going to have a crack at the post, and with the aid of that breeze, he didn't quite catch it, but with the breeze behind him, he had the leg. He's going to sweep that one up with ease, and he's just got a little bit of time before Cian O'Riordan's able to get out to meet him. He's going to switch the play up here, and it's over towards Adam Walsh again, and he breaks it nicely towards Barry. Barry's just going to have a look down the line. It was a little bit of a loose tackle by Daniel Murnan. Barry doesn't need to free. He's going to have a strike. It's a lovely strike into the breeze, and that's going to be a lead. It's just not breaking for this time. It breaks for Shane O'Connor, but it's a brilliant take there by the Carrigtwohill man, Daniel Murnan. He strikes it over his head, but it breaks for Killian Tobin. We spoke about the wind. We spoke about Tobin with a massive strike again already, and it's another one, and it's a huge score for Bright Rovers. We mentioned them ran into too many Bright Rovers men, and Bright Rovers look to get something going here now, and Paddy O'Flynn's got a lot of space. He's got the aid of the breeze. He's going to have a crack at the post. They really seem to like it down on the sideline, and they like it on the pitch as well, and Carrigtwohill just have those two long puck outs, just not seem to get much joy off the breaks off a Walsh so far, and Carrigtwohill having no problem sweeping them up, and bit of an aimless one that time from Devlin, no one really there, and with the ball in the hands of this man this far out, he's going to have no problem having a strike at the post. You don't have to ask him twice, and it looks good again, and it's another massive strike from Tobin, and you just can't give Levy here at half time. It's Bright Rovers the happier of the two teams, with a lead of 1-9 to Carrigtwohill's 1-5, 4-point lead for Bright Rovers.
His own goal. Ryan and Adam Walsh are now back in their own halves.
Yeah, and that was a sweet strike by Tobin to switch the play over here to Brian Roach, and Brian Roach with a lovely swivel. He's got the ball in his hand, he's got it on his stick. He might have a look at the post here. He gets the smack of the hurley, but he can't stop Brian Roach charging down the far sideline, and defending there, and nicely broken for Cian O'Riordan. He's got a little bit of space in front of him. He's got Matthew Barrett off his shoulder. He pops it into Barrett into the space, and Barrett with a lovely flick. Lovely hurling, and he just uses his speed to break the tackles. This would be a magnificent score, and it is, and Barrett is having a massive second half. And taking it instead, he's looking down that near sideline as he's looking at it, and he's looking at Adam Walsh and Brian Roach, and Walsh breaks it and Roach takes it, and he's going to look to pop it back just here towards Hazelwood. Hazelwood's got Barry. Barry's going to fall onto his right. The strike looks to be tailing, but it's not outside the post. It stays in. The umpires
are not going to be easy beaten.
Yeah, and Tobin with a massive strike at that sideline. He sweet as a nut with them all day long, and he's looking for that man every time. Brian Roach using his strength on the Borka again. He beats the tackle. He's going to go down the end line here. He's going to have a great chance at the goal. It's a strike, and it's in the back of the net. He broke two tackles, put it on the stick, and has a fine strike at these sidelines as well. He's having a look over towards Patrick Walsh, and it lovely take by Walsh, and he's just got a lot of company. Shane O'Connor putting a lot of pressure on, pops it back here towards Gosnell into the breeze, massive strike, and it's just the end. Going to look at just a little bit of a loose one. Sean de Bourke is up there and fighting hard for it as Brian Roach. He's got the world of men around him, but he manages to come away with that ball, drives it into a bit of space. Paddy O'Flynn is going to chase it down. Devlin comes out, and Devlin's out the goal. It might break for Paddy O'Flynn. There's no one at home for Carrigtwohill. Devlin drops it in, but maybe even had too much on it in the line. Bright Rovers, they fell at this hurdle the last 2 years. They're not going to want to fall at a semi-final again this year. Walsh finds Barry up the line. They're looking to get over the line. Barry's got a man in the middle. He does. He finds the pop ball to Ronan O'Connell. Ronan O'Connell with the chance to seal it. O'Connell with the chance. O'Connell with the goal. Brian Rovers, there's surely.
Would you've asked about our Clubber TV man of the match? Tobin outstanding in the first half, Walsh outstanding in the first half, Sean de Burke a thundering second half, but big names win big games, big names stand up. Brian Roach.